Here on the afternoon show, we like to bring you somebody new, and they don't come much newer at the moment than Sonya Titus. And if you like your singer-songwriters, if you like something summery, you like something breezy, you like something that is really sort of the moment, then this is the girl for you, because she is out there. She's gigging at the moment. She's got a new single out as well. It is Sonya Titus. Hello, Sonya, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now then, now tell us a little bit about yourself, Sonya, because you're in the UK now, but you haven't always been, have you?
No, I do have a British citizenship now.
Yeah.
I've been here for about 6 years, but I was originally born in Texas.
Yeah.
My mum's a Kiwi, and I've sort of grown up in Australia and Norway, and all equal amounts of time. So I'm,
right, okay.
I'm a bit confused.
Well, I guess from sort of the vantage point of a singer-songwriter, if you like, you've got a whole sort of raft of sounds and experiences that inform the songwriting, though.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think growing up and having to move every time I just gotten comfortable, because it does take a while every time you move. It takes about 2 or 3 years to sort of settle in.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I sort of started having a group of friends, then it would be like, okay, now we're moving to Norway, and I would be like, where's Norway? and so it made me quite independent, and I sort of had to turn to myself for, problems that most people would solve through talking to friends or whatever. I sort of had to solve myself, and family was very important to me. So I guess that's all in the songwriting.
Yes, yeah. So was music always part of your life, Sonya?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been singing ever since I was little, and shoving my face in the front of the video camera every time it came out when I was about 5, growing up, and always dancing around the living room to Michael Jackson and Alanis Morissette, and
Yes, yeah. But it's a big leap from that to actually sitting down and writing your own songs, isn't it?
Yes, that's a good point. I've always tried to do covers, but then as soon as I sit down to sort of learn a cover, I get a bit bored. And I started singing with a producer who just wanted me to sing sort of dance tracks, and so I'd be singing about being in a club or something like that, and it was a bit shallow for me. So I realized then that I actually would like to write and sing stuff that I want to write about and let people hear stuff that I've been going through. So that's where it started, really. Yeah,
yeah. And of course, you play the guitar, and was that a way of because the guitar is a very immediate instrument, isn't it? You carry it with you, and it's very immediate. So how do you go about your songwriting, Sonya?
Yeah, well, that's I've always played the piano, but I picked up the guitar about 4 years ago, trying to learn Northern Words by Extreme.
Yes.
And then I found that I just really liked, the immediacy of it. What was the question? Oh yeah, songwriting. I've got a little bathroom here in the flat, and it's got great acoustics in it, and so whenever I feel like songwriting, I go in there because it's quite secretive, and I can turn the lights off, and I light a few candles, and then I sort of just record myself coming up with whatever, and sometimes there'll be like a little line in it, or quite a lot of it will be relevant, and then I'll write it down, and then I'll try and sort of, it's always different. Sometimes I'll come up with the melody, and sometimes I'll be doing my makeup, and a line will come through, and I'll quickly record it.
So it's quite an organic sort of technique of songwriting then.
Yeah, and I've started writing a new one, and I wrote a month ago. I came up with a little lick with just single notes, and then a few months later I came up with some chords. I thought they were 2 different songs, but I played them, and I realized that they fit over each other exactly like a template. So,
excellent.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to. I always like to ask songwriters how they go about their craft, as it were, and it's fascinating to hear the different techniques and the different methods, and that's I should file that away. Go and sing in the bathroom with candlelight. That's I've not come across that before.
Oh no.
Now you've got a new single out now.
Yes.
Yes, and so I mean, was that written in the bathroom to start with?
Yes, actually, parts of it were. No, that one, I was on a trip in Miami, and I'd taken my guitar with me, even though I sort of thought, oh, it's a bit of a hassle because it's so big and I'm only going to be there for a week. But when I was there, I'd had something that I'd been playing around with in London, and then when I got there, I sort of listened back to it because I've got that thing on computer, GarageBand, where you can record it. Yeah. So I'd listened back to it, and then I started just singing over the top of it some melodies, and then one sort of melody just got stuck, and I could not get it out of my head. So I knew it was sort of a winner.
Yes.
So
yeah.
It just developed as I was in the car or wherever. I just sort of keep singing it, and new lyrics would come, and I just keep writing them down, and then sort of formed the song out of that.
Brilliant. And now the single's out now at the moment, and we'll be featuring it here on the afternoon show, and we'll be playing it straight after this interview. And of course, is there an album to follow, Sonya?
There is. The album is complete, and it's been finished for about half a year now, and I'm just waiting for the right time to sort of release it.
Yeah.
Probably once I've got some fans.
Well, I don't think that's going to take long, because I mean, you've been gigging in the UK, in and around the capital mainly, in and around London. Are there plans to actually to move a little bit further abroad and come up to the Midlands, so we can actually your fans up here can actually see you?
Yes. My geography's not that good, so pardon me. But at the end of March, we've got some acoustic gigs in Somerset and Glastonbury.
Right.
And then we're going to try and get down to Bristol and Exeter, and we've got a summer festival in Brighton. So we are trying to branch out of London.
Yes. Yeah. So I mean, do you enjoy? I presume it's a moot point, really. I suppose you know, the live gigs, is that what it's all about for you, getting out there and actually meeting the fans and playing live?
Yeah, it's starting to be. I'm quite a shy person naturally, even though I've done acting and everything, so I've got both parts of myself. But yeah, I've done about 6 or 7 live gigs now, and I had one at Ronnie Scott's last week. Yeah, that went. Sorry, that went so well. We had a woman that had read a review about me, and she'd come just to see me.
Yeah.
And she was dancing all the way through, and after every song, she came right up to the front. She said, "Yes, very good, very good."
Brilliant. Well, that's what I suspect that's going to happen more and more often. So you'll have to get used to it, Sonya.
Yeah. So I'm having fun.
Yeah, excellent. And of course, you've got some great musicians involved as well as yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. They're all seasoned musicians. I'm the youngest, but they look after me very well.
Good. Yeah. Well, brilliant. Well, we wish you every success. As I say, we'll be looking out for when you come up to the Midlands. We'll also be looking out for the new single, and hoping that does well for you. And we'll just tell everybody that's called Now, and they can go along to iTunes. They can also get it off, I guess, from good record shops near them. But we'll play some of the music, Sonya, and we wish you every success, not just for this year, but in the coming years of your career.
Thank you very much.
That's absolutely our pleasure, and you take care.
Thank you very much.
That's brilliant.